when you attended the Basketball Without Borders Global Camp, how was your overall experience?
I mean, that was my the first camp that was this high of a level. It was like everything was new for me, like from the starting from hotels, from the staff. Like you can get like a lot of doctors, a lot of assistant coaches, a lot of people that you can like talk with and just get some advice. And also the idea that all of the best players in the world of this generation came into one place. So I mean, that's brilliant. That's amazing experience.
Right.
I really
Was there a main takeaway that you had from the camp overall? Like,
I don't know. Just I think the best thing was I just saw my level, like how I look like between the best of best, and I don't know. I just saw the best guys around the world, and I think there was some things that I learned, and I like all around, like how basketball is played in USA, like one of those things, because the coaches were assistant coaches from NBA teams, from G League teams, I think, and that this was something different for me, because in Europe we play a little bit differently, but that was overall a very good experience.
I know it took nothing but hard work getting to where you are today, growing up in Lithuania. Can you talk to me about some of the struggles that you had?
I had some struggles. Like actually, I was so I played basketball. I started in my dad's basketball academy when I was 6 or 7, and I played the 1 year older guys, and everything was fine. Like until I was 11 or 12, I was playing really good, and then I was like a little bit of a late bloomer, I think, because everyone started to growing up, like their body started to develop, like, and I was a little bit late bloomer, and my results went down like to 2 or 3 years. I was like, I couldn't even play in like 1 year's older guys against 1 year's older guys, because I was slim, I was weak, I wasn't that fast, and I was really struggling, and it hit me, I think, a little bit mentally, because I thought that, I don't know, maybe it won't work out, like I won't grow as much as these guys, so I won't like gain some muscles, gain some weight. But I don't know, I changed my team, and like I started growing up, I started working a lot of more, because I was weaker than the other guys, and step by step I catch up to them, and then everything was fine, and then I started to play well again in my local league.
Amazing. As you mentioned earlier, you used to attend your dad's basketball camps, Šarūnas Marčiulionis, right? I know he played in the NBA, and he was one of the first Europeans to solidify his spot in the league. He even made it to the Basketball Hall of Fame. And for the youngins out there, if you know basketball, you know Šarūnas Marčiulionis was the original Eurostep king. And he's remembered in your country for bringing a lot to the competitive basketball landscape in Lithuania. And the fall of Russia led to your country having their own national basketball team back in 1991. The year after, in 1992, your dad led Lithuania to the country's first bronze-winning performance at the Summer Olympics. So after seeing that, your dad has done a lot for basketball in not only Lithuania, but America too. Does that make you want to carry on his legacy, or do you want to kind of create your own?
I mean, I'd love to do like a little bit both of these, because of course there's some pressure, because dad's got a big name. He played really well. He is known in Lithuania. He is legend in Lithuania. He is in Bay Area also. A lot of people know him, so that gives some pressure. But of course, I want to do it my own way. I of course want to learn as much as possible from him. We are talking a lot. He's giving me a lot of advices, and I don't know. So I think the both things, that I want to do my own legacy, but at the same time I want to make him proud and just follow his footsteps.
I know you're not one of the only young players out there that had a dad that played in the NBA, and they have the same pressure on them. Does the pressure, I guess you can say, make you want to become a better player, or does it at times get a little stressful?
I mean, it gives some motivation because you don't want to be like called like Šarūnas' son or something. You want to do that people in the media writes your name first, not that you are that son or something. And you want to really like do it your own way. But I don't know, something is stressful also because if you have some bad bad few months, you play not that well as you played, or you're not like delivering expectations like everyone is saying, getting some some thinking like what is he doing here, or I don't know, like he's maybe not that good, as he's only good because like media shows that, because he's some legend's son or something. But I don't know. So I mean, there are some pluses and some minuses. I think there are some good things and some bad things.
Right. Absolutely. So, me, Augustus, it looks like you got some of your tricky ball handling skills from the old man himself. Would you say this is something in your game that separates you from a lot of players? Or would you say it's your passing, maybe IQ?
I think those playmaking skills like ball handling, I think I've got it something from the genes, maybe, I don't know, but I got I think not a bad touch for a basketball. But of course I think it's my pick and roll plays, passing, just delivering the ball, reading the plays, and I think that includes like playmaking and just making other players better around you. So I think that these are my biggest strengths.
What do you think about Jonas Valanciunas in his game? And would you ever want to team up with him one day?
Yeah, I mean, he's a superstar in Lithuania. We know him from the media, from basketball. Like since he was 15, 16, he was like a prodigy. He stood out. Everyone knew him. Everyone knew that he's going to be a big player. So of course, like he has a good hands. He's very great big. He has a good feel for basketball. So I really would like to play with him one day. But I don't know. The time will show us.
Overtime Europe called you the European Chris Paul. Do you like having that title, or do you have another player in mind that you peg your game around?
I mean, I mentioned it a few times that Chris Paul is one of the players that I model my game for, because of course he's an amazing player. He's one of the best point guards in the league right now. He's one of the best, I think, all time. And I really like that, but it's also some pressure on me, because be named like a European Chris Paul is big. So I don't know.
Look, it's not a bad title at all. So
yeah, I don't know. Some pressure.
It tells about the IQ. It tells us about what type of player opposing teams have to play against. Like you're gonna make the right play.
Yeah, like I mean, those strong sides. I try to use my brains. I try to play smart. So I think those things, like there are some similarities in game style.
Right. From Lithuania, what is your dream other than just playing in the NBA?
Of course, playing for your national team. I think in Lithuania it's a big thing. Like I think it's even more like the bigger goal than playing in the NBA is to win something with national team, to win to play good in the Olympics, get some medal, or I don't know, win a world championship, European championship. So I think that's every Lithuanian baller dream. So my goal is to play in the national team one day and be a good player, be an important player for it. But of course, everyone wants to play in the NBA, in the best league in the world. So I think I'm one of those youngsters who are chasing their dream to play in the NBA one day.